So, the Ozark tent was a very nice tent that I've already reviewed. It's a pretty big tent. You could fit quite a lot of people in there. And this tent would be perfect because it's really easy to set up and take down. It would be perfect for 1 to 2 day trips. And yeah, it's just a really nice tent, really big. But this isn't the tent I'm reviewing. This is my Ozark Instant Frame tent. And this over here is the Coleman tent. As you can see, this thing is absolutely massive. Here it is next to my smaller tent and just all 3 tents in general. There's my dog for reference. This tent is absolutely massive, but I will say it is an absolute pain to take up and take down, and it is horribly heavy. I would say that this tent is a knockoff, not knockoff, but I'd say that tent easily outdoes this tent. But I can't go by without giving this tent any positives. As I pretty much haven't put this tent up until now, ever since I got my Ozark tent. This tent does have some positives in it. It is very big. I am about nearly 6 feet tall, and as you can see, I can stand up in this tent. There's room in here. I'd say as long as you weren't like obscenely tall, you could stand up in this tent. This tent isn't very big, but I say that you could cozily fit 3 people in there and maybe squish a 4th one in, just like the Ozark. But this tent is just a killer to take off and put down. And but I would say that this would be a perfect tent if you were planning to be stuck in it for a while. Like if you were going on a multiple week camping trip, or even just maybe a 1 week and a few day camping trip. This would be an amazing tent to have for that. As I say, it is quite massive. You could spread out in here, and if it was going to rain on a day, you wouldn't feel like you were being squashed in like sardines in here. So like I say, it's not the best tent, but it does have its uses, and it is fairly nice. Now, I can't review either of these tents without naming some prices. So this tent cost me $30. Average tent of that nature would probably cost you $35-ish. Yeah, I'd say that's a good price tent. I got this tent for around $30 to $40, but I'd say I was ripped off. You could probably get it for $15. This tent over here, I'm not sure how much it was, but it was probably in the close area to, I'd say it's in the close area to $50, $60 average. But as it's about to blow away, I'll have to end the video. Alright, so this is a quick bit I'm recording after I've already said everything else in these videos. Wind efficiency, that might be an important thing that you would want to know. This tent, surprisingly, given its dome-like nature, blows away like a sail. And I'd say it would be impossible to put up in a windstorm, or maybe less takedown, but that would be impossible to put up if it was even slightly windy like it is today. That tent, you would think that tent will be a total sail, and it kind of is, but it has little flaps on it, and I'd say for the shape of it, definitely, it does pretty good in a windstorm. And that tent, that tent is windproof. That thing could go through a hurricane. It is just so small and so simple, you couldn't go wrong with it. All right, so bag sizes. Now, you would be surprised that this big tent right here, actually has about the same length as this tent. Yeah, probably about a yard long each. So yeah, that is a pretty small bag for the size tent that it is. Go watch my reviews of those 2 tents, if you want to, of course. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. And goodbye.